So first thing I want to do on this bumper tonight is fix these. They didn't end up the same in CAD. I don't know why, but it wasn't parallel here, as you can see. So I'm gonna cut this down and then round it out. Those should be fairly easy. Make this look just a little bit better, at least in my opinion. I don't know, like, it looks fine how it is, but I just want to fix that. Yeah, I definitely think that looks way better. Oh yeah, those are sexy. All welded and ground down. I could do a better job with the grinder and clean this up a little nicer, but I'm short on time and cares. And I'm also I'm using like bald flapper discs. Not using new ones because I don't have any new ones and I don't want to waste Boss Man's new ones, so using a stack of crappy ones that I've kept. I got just a random chunk of this cut out. I cut it in half and then as far back as I could without having to deal with this weld, as you can see there. And now we have this. Now we'll go there and there, but I will tuck it in a little bit and it will sit hopefully like that, but down here somewhere. So we got a little bit to snip off. All right, she's a beauty. She'll sit about there and then about there. We just gotta angle it up slightly. And don't worry, I plan to clean up some of this stuff. I'll probably leave the horns just because I'm lazy, but I'll probably paint all this black, and then so you won't see it as much. Got it tacked on where I like it. Just sticking out past the marker light, fairly parallel with the marker light, just slightly under it. Kind of blocks all this crap so you don't see that really. And then once I put a cap on, it'll be pretty much almost there. It leans in a little bit. Now the puddle splishing, just bent slightly up. I like that. And I don't know how far out I'll put this one. Probably like here, just to gain as much clearance as possible, and just whoop, kind of meet right where this tube meets that. Where I'll put that and run it back to there. I think that'll be a decent amount of structure. I do realize that these together in line adds nothing this way, which will be the main way that gets hit. But I may put a nice little gusset in here too, something that can hold a light, because I want to put lights on it anyways. So yeah, maybe I'll make a nice little gusset in here. Or get the boss to make a nice little gusset in there, and then I'll cut it out. Liking the way she's looking. All right, now the hard part, trying to get that side to match this side. I've already cut this one down and made it match roughly. Looks like the bend is a little bit different, so it will never be perfect, but I'm not going for perfect either. Just going for close. Also, I'm kind of liking the old school feel of the double stacked there. Kind of wish I had 4 of those, because then I would totally do double stacked on both sides. Well, I think that looks fairly even. Judging just kind of off of the marker lights a little bit and just eyeballing. Taking rough measurements off of the sides. It's fairly even. I'm happy with it. I'm going to tack them on a little bit more and then on to the bottom bar. And I was originally wanting to put a hoop on this, but I'm not sure if I want to do that now. This kind of mocks a hoop. Right now the tricky part, because that one, the top one, we only had one end to deal with. Now this one we got two ends to deal with. And I'd like that to be sitting fairly level. Okay, so I think I'm gonna mark it there and have it come back like that, and I'll rotate it. It will actually, it's really hard to film all this. I really wish I had my tripod with me, but I'll rotate it up and it will come in and we'll meet up like right here. And then it'll be level and up. I could do it the other way and have the long end there, but I feel like that just doesn't work as well with the lines. There's my line of the bottom of there, but because, sorry, I'm jumping around a lot with the camera, that's not flat, this can't be either, so we actually have to kind of come up here somewhere. And like this, and this will be the bottom, and then it will like swoop up, something like that. I gotta do that on both sides so it cups around. There she sits. I don't know how I feel about it, especially since it leans forwards, and we'll get to that big gap in a second. That's the actual shape we need with, I need a filler piece in here. I got a little too carried away because I forgot that it was angled this way. If it was straight on, what I mentioned earlier would be how it is. But because it's like this, it's actually quite different. It's got another dimension to it. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but does somewhat line up with that. Gives lots of clearance, it does brace it, and it looks all right. Maybe once we get both sides on. So that's actually the shape I need to roughly be close. If there's little gaps, like right here doesn't quite touch, I can fill that with weld. Looks fairly even, and yeah, now that I got both sides done, I actually kind of like it. Doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna take it off, weld up those tubes, and then probably call it a night and work on it again tomorrow afterward. I stay like 45 minutes an hour every night. Kind of sucks because you gotta take like 5-10 minutes to set up and 5-10 minutes to tear down, so you only got like half an hour of work, but at least I'm home at a decent time still. So some of my welds look okay, but then some of these just, woo, that's beautiful. She's all welded up. Didn't take too long, except for here. I'm gonna make a fill plate tomorrow night. So before this comes off to get that filled and some finished welding and stuff, I want to cap the ends, just at least tack them so they can be lined up with the marker light. The other side has to be extended a little bit because it's not quite as long. Or it's angled out more. So something's different, I don't know. But I'd like this side to be like that too. So I gotta make that. And then I think I'm gonna use these. These are scrapped from work. We had some tube spikes on the end of something and the customer didn't want them, so we cut them off. So the tube spike is a little wrecked. I could possibly do that, but I don't feel like it fits this style of build. So I think I'm just gonna turn them inside out and grind them, weld them, and grind them flat, and call it good. Other than a few spots that I'm too lazy to fill up, that looks like it's one whole tube again. I mean, it's got a few flat spots from the grinder, but I don't really care. I'm gonna weld this up. I'm gonna weld up the ends, clean it up a little bit, give her a coat of paint, let it cure overnight. That's curing right now and looks way better. And then I don't think I'm going to do the gussets in here. I think it's going to be strong enough, and I don't care about the lights there. I think I'm going to figure out a way to put them behind the grill, actually. Started painting and ran out of paint. So half of it is not done. I guess I'll just tuck it in the corner for now. And I will go pick up some paint right now on my way home. And then tomorrow after work, I will finally finish painting it. And then while it's drying tomorrow night, I'll finish working on the winch and get that working. And then I can put this on, and hopefully tomorrow night everything can be done. So it's actually a good thing I ran out of paint. I totally forgot to do a bunch of stuff. Like the expanded mesh here. Looks a lot better now, and it will match the grill. I might do these if I have the energy. We'll see. I got the winch brace to do because my boss pointed out that there's nothing really structurally holding the winch on except like here and here, and those are flat spots, so this could twist. So I said like just a little bar across there. I'll probably just stitch weld it on. I'll weld it across the end here, a little bit here, and then probably right behind the winch bolts, and then down the other side, and it'll be good. And then from that, do like a little triangle brace underneath each side, probably right in line with those welds, so there's enough room to work on the winch bolts. And then possibly do my braces with the lights. I don't know. I kind of want to see that, and I kind of want to put the lights in behind in the grill. So I don't know. We'll see. I might change my mind a million times before I get there again. Well, there we go. Brace and then angled braces. I decided to do 4, as you can see. Outside ones connected to the actual mounting hardware or mounting face. And then since that one is only like 1/4 inch away from the edge, I originally was going to put these ones over here by the holes, but it just didn't look even, so I moved it over here towards the edge here so it's even. It obviously won't be quite as strong, but I think that boxed in like that around the winch will be plenty strong. So yeah, I think she's actually ready for paint now, like actually ready. Oh yeah, she's all painted, curing. Now that I'm waiting for that to cure, I will work on finishing the grill so it doesn't do that. I mean, it doesn't seem to do it while driving. It just, I don't like it. You know, it doesn't scream quality. Just a little tabby on either side, and this thing is nice and solid now. No rattles. That's way better. Well, winch is in. Obviously I haven't put the fair lead yet, which is what I wanted to talk about. If you ever had trouble just fighting the winch cable through the fair lead and everything, because you got this little slot that you got to try to get it through. Well, not with this one. This one, I designed it to be open on the bottom so I can put it through the fair lead, then feed the fair lead up. I think I may have to loosen this off a little bit more first. But yeah, that'll make installation a little easier. She's on. Everything's together. Oh, that looks so good. I'm so happy with this, considering most of this was scrap and repurposed materials for the grill and the bumper, and all of this together cost me, I don't know, less than $200. So I'm so happy. Now I'm gonna have to wash it so we can get some nice actual pictures of everything, because everything's dirty. But that just makes that truck look so much better. I am very happy with that. It is an amazing feeling, I will tell you, to have something pictured in your head and then it starts to come to life. Like when it was cutting on the plasma cutter, I was like a giddy little schoolgirl jumping up and down with smiles and just, oh my God, it was an amazing feeling. And now seeing it actually done on the truck, built just pretty much exactly how I wanted it. You know, few different changes and stuff, but like it's pretty much how I pictured it, and it's just it's an amazing feeling. I want to build another one already.